News brings you stories about living healthy and feeling good. Austin Health, every day on KXAN Austin News. Or go to KXAN.com right now for the latest medical information and tips on how you can live a healthier life.
Welcome back. Keith Venables, Matt Pearson with us from Ranch Steakhouse. Anytime you have a steakhouse of this caliber on the show, it's tough with these little hot dishes. So we appreciate you being here and making what you're going to make for us. First of all, let's start with what we're going to cook today. This is the mussels, right?
Yes, sir. This is going to be your classic Cioppino-style mussels. They're steamed in white wine, a little herb butter, finished with crushed tomatoes, some aromatics, some garlic and shallots.
Okay, so let's get going with that.
Sure.
You do it on medium heat?
Well, you want to basically just want to get this wine good and going, and get a little butter in there, and then you steam them for a little while, and you finish the sauce. This little pan take a minute to heat up, I think. Go ahead and cover them up and get that working.
And Keith, and while you're doing that, Keith, tell us about the steakhouse itself. You guys have such a great atmosphere out there, and located in a perfect view, and the menu's extensive. Great success out there. Been open a year.
Well, over a year now. 5424 Steiner Ranch Boulevard, overlooking Lake Travis. If you're familiar with the Steiner Ranch area, right there. Close to Quinlan, Lakeway, Cedar Park. So we're in northwest, northeast Austin, covered. There's a map that shows exactly where we're at.
People that come out there just absolutely love it. So it's a great place to, if you haven't been out there, you got to get there. Show us about, or tell us a little bit about, while we're waiting for these mussels to go, the cuts of meat. So extensive and so different. First thing I ask you guys is, what do you order when you go in? The bone-in ribeye is one of the favorites, right?
Absolutely.
Is that because of the marbling? I mean, explain these different cuts.
The marbling, as you can tell, the marbling. This is a bone-in cowboy ribeye,
right?
22 ounce. This is our bone-in fillet. It's cut off the short loin, which is also where you get your porterhouse. You get your fillet on the one side and your strip on the other. And this would be the strip as well. And you can tell the fat content in the marbling.
Yeah.
This is a center cut 10 ounce fillet here. Very lean for the people that lean, want to eat healthy.
Yeah.
And another one of our big sellers are a bacon wrap medallion. It's 2 4-ounce tenderloin medallions. And we do run them as different specials. And one of the signature items on the menu is with a ancho demi and a blue cheese crown.
The marbling and the fat content just brings out more flavor.
Exactly. And then in the bone as well. Me personally, I like ribeyes, and I'm not going to eat anything. I'm not going to eat anything else but ribeyes.
Okay, and your guys' menu is so extensive. The salmon we brought today too. Tell us about the salmon dish.
We get fresh Atlantic salmon flown in every day. We put a light sear on it, season it, sear it, and then we put them on these cedar planks, char the bottom real good, and then the smoke actually cooks into the fish, gives it a nice little smoky.
And it's got lemon basil butter.
Basil butter, yes sir. It's kind of tangy, kind of sweet. Kind of mellows it out a little bit. It's got a little kick of spice in the seasoning, so.
Yeah, I don't want to belabor the question, but how important, and you guys are so committed to everything is fresh out there, and tell us a little bit about that and the commitment to the meat and the seafood and everything that people get out there is just so fresh.
Absolutely. Well, our produce and our seafood is fresh daily.
Yeah.
There's no other way to do it. When you come to the restaurant and you eat something, you can tell that it came in that day.
Right.
It's something that everybody in Austin is doing right now, probably everywhere. But it's definitely, we're committed to #1 to getting the freshest ingredients possible, because that's where you have to start.
And you certainly can tell once you start eating. Okay, let's check these. Now, should these, when you do the mussels, people eat them right out of the shell, right? You don't.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have them on the half shell ready to go. These are New Zealand greenlet mussels. Sounds like we're finally getting some heat on these here. These will just get a little bit of a steam, and it'll allow that. Actually, it looks like we just died.
But the mussels are going. And would you do the mussels with the salmon? Too much seafood. You do the mussels with the steak as an appetizer?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. They're complement your egg.
There we go. It'll fire up, and if it doesn't, there it goes. And tell us about what these are going to look like once they're done.
They're going to come out. The steam will bring them off the shell just a little bit.
That's what it does, right? They curl up a little bit.
Absolutely. So it'll pull away from the shell. It'll be a little bit easier to get out, a little bit cleaner, so you don't have to get your fingers in all messy. And then we're going to finish it off with this Cioppino sausage, basically some crushed tomatoes, basil, some anchovy paste in there, a little lemon juice, some olive oil. You're going to smell them here in a minute. They smell great once they get working. They have a really good aromatic.
Okay, I want to end with this. People that try to do steaks at home too, it's cooking when you're done, right? Once you pull it off and get it off the heat, it continues to cook, and that's where most people make the mistake of overcooking the meat, right?
Well, our broilers that we use, they run about 1,800 degrees.
Yeah.
So we get a good sear, which you can tell. That locks in the juices, and it'll hold. You can cook a steak well done and still be juicy.
Yeah, no doubt.
A lot of people get the misconception of seeing juice, they think it's blood, and it's not cooked enough for them. But I mean, this steak right here, nice char, nice blister, locked in, medium rare, medium. I mean, it's going to come out very.
Yeah, let the experts do it if you want to do it at home. All right, Steiner Ranch Steakhouse. Keith and Matt, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And boy, if you want the perfectly done steak, you now know where to go. That's your Tasty Thursday. We're back right after this.